guys, welcome in. We are going to do a present or past, present, future with the Wild Muse. So, for the past, this card will represent the past and it may answer some questions about your future. That was pretty quick. We have the 10 to 90 ratio. Number 43, you could be 43. That number is significant for you. Life really is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react. Oh my God, I already know where this is going. 44 on the timer. Actually, it said 43, but I knew it was about to turn 44. And this card is number 43. So, life really is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react. Just think about it. The last time you got extremely upset, how did those emotions help you handle or deal with the situations? Probably not at all. In fact, allowing yourself to become upset about a situation or engaging in feeling angry or stressed about it only harms you. It doesn't change anything about what has transpired, nor do negative emotions help you moving forward. Allowing external circumstances to dictate how you feel about yourself and your life is a recipe for disaster. So the next time something in your life goes left, try to remind yourself that it can affect you as little as 10%, depending on how you handle the situation. Some would even say that circumstantial challenges don't have to affect you at all as long as you don't let them. Take back your personal power and choose how you react to life wisely. Healing. Heal yourself by reacting from a place of empathy and love. The next time you feel like responding to something with a burst of difficult emotions, take a few deep breaths before you even go on to speaking. If what you're dealing with will not impact your life in the following days, months, or years, why bother getting upset about it? Ask yourself if becoming upset will actually change anything about the situation. But analyzing changes this way, you learn to become mindful of your words and actions. Once you are aware of certain habits in your behavioral pattern, you can work on things that aren't serving you. So in time, instead of allowing someone or some situation to continue to dictate your mood, you are reminding yourself of the fact that you don't have to let that happen. You can choose to see the glass as half full instead of half empty. It's entirely up to you whether you self-destruct or think of solutions to difficult situations. With this in your past position, I feel like maybe at one point you did let your emotions get the better of you and you used to react, but you learned. You changed this. You learned the 10 to 90 ratio. You learned that, okay, this is only 10%. This is what's happening to me right now. How am I going to react? What is the best way to react? I'm not talking about revenge. I'm talking to somebody that doesn't even think about revenge. They just think of what is the best next step for me? And like it was talking about, is this really good? Like if you get really upset about this, like you wasting your precious energy, which is your emotions, becoming super reactive, letting them control you, letting your shadow take over, and later on regretting it, like, oh God, why did I react that way? Why did I? And those are the good questions that really get down to it, so that the next time you're approached or you're faced with a difficult situation that really you can feel it trying to trigger you and getting you trying to get a response out of you, like a lash out, or like it's almost like they're trying to get underneath your skin to piss you off. But this is in the past, and maybe there was a past situation where you handled it so well. You were like, okay, this is what happened to me, but the other 90% is mine. That's awesome. That's beautiful is what that is. Okay, so for your present energy, let's see. This is about the present and helps the querent understand what is currently happening. Often the querent does not realize how multifaceted the present is. So multifaceted. That's why like the past, present, and the future all coincide together. Okay, we're not gonna get like too philosophical and deep, but if you know, you know. If you've experienced this, you know. So you learned how to react. You mastered this 10 to 90 ratio, because it even said it may answer questions about the present. That's why you're the queen of everything. King, queen, I don't care. This is why this is coming as your present energy. Because of how you were shown the throne. You were given the throne because of how you handled the situation, how you handled yourself. Wow, that's so cool. Now is the time to shine and be unafraid of claiming recognition for all your hard work. Gracefully accept compliments and words of kindness. There is no reason why you shouldn't do so. You are gaining more influence in your life. Things are beginning to fall into place in love as well as career. Being promoted or taking your business to the next level is likely to happen. Keep your standards high and be decisive about who you mingle with. Some people might hover around you for their own benefit, but you can watch those people slowly disappear when you set healthy boundaries. Healing. Feeling like you are the queen of everything is a feeling similar to pure exhilaration and glee. The world is your oyster at this time, and new ideas and ventures can flourish and blossom. With growing confidence, remember to remain humble at the same time. Words of wisdom shared with you will help you become even more successful, especially in business. Don't be shy to take the lead and push yourself and others forward. That's what authentic queen or king energy is all about. Sharing all your successes and riches by showing others the light, uplifting those around you, and spreading hope. Be the light you have always been meant to be. That was a little weird wording, but okay. So maybe you word things a little differently. And it's like you understand it, but maybe not everybody does. And that's okay, because not everybody's supposed to. Because if some of the people had the knowledge that you have, they would not use it for good. That's almost why, like, some people's consciousness, they like block out what you're saying, or they're just like, I don't get that, I don't understand, because their consciousness isn't at that level. They haven't got the context to understand what you understand. So sometimes it's just for you to understand. I'm learning some of that too. Like, I don't need to explain how I get the message, because other people are looking at how I got the message and they're like, huh? Like, how? But it makes sense to me in my mind. Like, so I'm trying to get better at just delivering the message, but not breaking down and explaining all the signs and synchronicities and how I got to that. I think it's really cool. It excites me. It makes me so excited, because I'm like, oh my God, this led to this and this. And I want people to be able to understand the language of the universe, but what I'm understanding is that the language of the universe is specific to each individual. So, okay, let's get one more. This is exciting. I like this. The future. This card represents the opportunities and challenges coming toward the current in the future. So let's see what is headed for you in the future. This was nice. This was nice. Hope on the horizon. This is what's coming in for somebody. Shooting stars. Maybe you made a wish on a shooting star. Maybe you're connecting with night energy, Nyx energy. Wow, that was random. Nyx is like, they came out of chaos, right? The night? I don't know. I can't remember. If you know, leave a comment for me, please. Okay, hope on the horizon, number 45. You could be 45. Stars are universally understood as symbols of hope. They represent a new phase of life coming into existence in which you can find more happiness and joy. The appearance of this card foretells wishes coming true and an unexpected burst of good fortune. Now is also an excellent time for you to gaze at the night sky and take note of celestial events in general. Ooh, celestial events. I wonder if there's something big coming. I have my book. We'll check it out in a minute. Okay. Find guidance in the stars. They will always be there when you need them. So I'm also getting that somebody, if you have not dived into your natal chart, or maybe you just haven't looked at it in a while, it is good to refresh and like remind yourself of the energies that you were born with, because they are there for our benefit. Healing. Most of us barely pay attention to what is going on in the sky. After all, life here on Earth is busy, as we all have responsibilities and work to tend to. And when we do turn to the sky for guidance, it's often in situations of turmoil or hopelessness. Why not connect with the universe long before running into a difficult situation instead of waiting until you've got nowhere else to turn? Support is always there, no matter when you need it. Learning to tap into what the universe offers will help empower you in your daily life. Look up, as hope is on the horizon. So this is what's coming in for you. Hope is on the horizon. Good fortune is coming in for you. You are the queen of everything. You've learned to handle situations and react. And this was the first part of your life. This was like the overarching theme is to be in control of your emotions so that they're not controlling you, so that you can take the proper steps to become the king or queen of everything. And hope is on the horizon. Your wishes, your desires, everything is coming into fruition. Learning to be more connected with the cosmos and the energies, knowing what's retrograde, what energies are working with you right now, what are not. 11:11 was just on the timer, exactly. Winter solstice is coming up in less than a week. This is the most potent time. Yesterday was the full moon. I know that I'm in the middle of a beautiful ceremony and ritual for the next 7 days. Please take advantage of this time. You know, this is 1 out of 4 times of the year where we get some of these energies, depending on where you are, whether it's summer solstice or winter solstice. It is Yule. Watch me Yule. Yeah, you better watch me Yule, because I'm Yuling. 11:44. The sun is entering Capricorn, so this is a lot of okay, I'm not gonna get into that. This is the shortest day of the year, if you didn't know. So we don't get much daylight on that day, but this is a great time for rebirth, renewal, releasing. Yesterday was the full moon. I know that I'm doing a releasing and unblocking, unhexing, uncursing, just any kind of buildup of negative energy. I want it gone so I can go into this new year fresh. And also just timing it with the solstice brings in potent energy for renewal and rebirth, and bringing in that hope and that good fortune. So I hope you guys are taking advantage of this energy. Also, yesterday was the end of Mercury retrograde, but remember, for the next 5 days we are still in the storm shadow era. So still double check everything. Check your phone, check your car, your messages. If you're communicating with people, double triple read your paperwork or anything that you might need if you're going to an office to sign something. It's very important still until after Friday, okay? So December 21st, that shadow, that storm will be gone. But anyway, I hear the mowers, so I'm gonna shut this off. I love you, the universe loves you, and everything's working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, guys, peace.